third grade. In today's video, we are going to be talking about visualization. And as you can see, visualization will have something to do with pictures, as you can tell by this Bitmoji. So let's go ahead. First things first, let's talk about our job. So SWBAT students will be able to demonstrate comprehension of a third grade text by visualizing the story / parts of the story using clues and descriptive language from the text. So basically, you are letting me know that yes, I can understand a third grade story by being able to create pictures about the story based off of what I read. So, what is visualization? It is like making a movie in your mind. So a movie has pictures and you're able to take like a script and you bring it to life. And so it's the same thing for our brains when we're taking a story. We're bringing it to life in our brain by giving it pictures. And it helps you to better understand the story and see what the author is trying to tell you. So here we have an example from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So I'm going to go ahead and read it for you. While I'm reading, I want you to think in your brain what this would look like. The sun was shining brightly on the morning of the big day, but the ground was still white with snow and the air was very cold. Outside the gates of Wonka's factory, enormous crowds of people have gathered to watch the 5 lucky ticket holders going in. The excitement was tremendous. It was just before 10 o'clock. The crowds were pushing and shouting, and policemen with arms linked were trying to hold them back from the gates. Right beside the gates, in a small group that was carefully shielded from the crowds by the police, stood the 5 famous children, together with the grown-ups who had come with them. The tall, bony figure of Grandpa Joe could be seen standing quietly among them, and beside him, holding tightly onto his hand, was little Charlie Bucket himself. All the children, except Charlie, had both their mothers and fathers with them, and it was a good thing that they had. Otherwise, the whole party might have gotten out of hand. They were so eager to get going that their parents were having to hold them back by force to prevent them from climbing over the gates. And so now we're going to visualize what we read. And to do that, we can use our senses. So I can smell, I can hear, I can taste, I can feel, I can see. And so while maybe we can't necessarily smell something that they've described, we know that they're at the chocolate factory, so maybe they can smell something coming from the chocolate factory. We can hear the police shouting, we can hear the crowds, the excitement. I can taste. Well, they weren't really talking about anything that they were tasting, so maybe we couldn't taste. I can feel. Maybe you can feel the excitement, the anticipation that they're feeling as well. I can see. You can see lots of people, right? You can see the 5 lucky winners with their families. So that is in front of the factory. You can see the snow. You can feel the cold. And so there was a lot to visualize. And so you can always start with the sentence, I can picture ... And that is where you describe. And so that is going to be it for visualization. If you have questions, please let us know. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye, third grade.